Okay. Like today's topic will be like working of Express.
Yeah,
As module 3 is done, so module 4 working of Express. So first initially the installation of the Express will be looking okay. Like
oh,
like installation of Duck Creek platform does not disable or uninstall the web tab if installed on the web server. This is the hosting multiple sites. Okay. Using the same installation file, you can perform any of the following installation. Okay, like if the already Express is already there in your existing local, then you can use this any of the 5 features. Like new, suppose if you click on the new, use this method when uninstalling a previous version of Duck Creek Express and installing a new one.
okay.
You already there, the previous version of Duck Creek is already there in your local and you are trying to install the new one. In that case, you need to click on the new.
Okay.
Use this installation method when you need to have a different version of Express for you with different servers. Okay. Like you are having a multiple servers in your local. Okay. Now you wanted to have a different version of your Express to use for the different server. Then you need to click on the multi-instance.
Yeah.
Silent. Use this method when performing an unattended installation. Nothing but you don't want it to use the Express in your local. So in that case, you need to do the silent installation method.
Okay.
But it will be running in the background, but you'll not be using it.
Okay.
Repair installation. Use this installation method when repairing an existing version of Express. Nothing but when you're trying to install the Express and it's not supporting in your local, it's not working. So in that case, you need to click on repair it.
Okay.
Upgrade. Use this installation method when upgrading to a new version of Express. Nothing but you are using a currently Express 2 version. Okay. Now, and you got tagged into a new project. Okay. That in the project, they need an Express 3 version. So
Yeah.
you need to click on upgrade installation method. So Express 2 will be converted to the or Express 3.
Yeah.
Upon completion of the Express installation, you can run an initial test to ensure the application runs properly. Okay, after installing, you can just run the initial test, like it's working or not.
Okay.
Performing a new install of Express. How you install the new Express? Okay. These are the steps. Download an Express installation file from this support. Execute the installation file. The Express setup dialog box will appear. In instant box, click on the new instance and in the name field, enter a unique name from the instance of Express Duck Creek being installed and click on next. This name will be defaulted. Defaultly will be displayed. And to continue, click on the next. And after reading the license agreement, click on all checkbox should be checked. Okay. So
Yeah.
after do one of the following, like use this current default location for installing while installing the Express. You
Yes.
can manually change if you have any other path to be installed. After selecting the appropriate designation, click on the next and ready to install dialog box will appear. Now you are ready to install Express. Click on the install and it will get installed.
Oh,
Before beginning the configuration portion of the installation, the system check to see if the Microsoft messaging queue is installed. If it is not installed, another dialog box will appear. If you wish to install MSMQ messaging now. If yes, if you click on yes, the configuration will be aborted, but MSMQ messaging will not install automatically. You must use add or remove program to install it manually. If you click on no, the installation process will continue normally by logging, but logging and portion of the transact example asynchronous queue viewer will not work until you install the MSMQ. Like before installing the Express, you need to install the MSMQ. Suppose if you haven't installed in your local while you're installing Express now, if you ask like a notification will be coming and a dialog box will be displayed. So if you click on yes now, if you click on yes, that present MSMQ will be will not install automatically. You must, while installing Express, you need to add or remove the program to install manually.
Yeah.
Checkbox. Okay, you need to click on the checkbox. If you click on no, that transact example asynchronous queue with request, then some of the functions will not work properly.
Yeah.
This transact and asynchronous request will not work properly. So in order to work, you need to click. You need to install mandatorily this Microsoft message queuing.
Okay.
Setting up the application pool. If you are not using that iOS version 7, skip this step. Okay. This is the latest version, like Express 7, Express 3 is related to the version 7. So if you're not using this, you can skip this. If you are using the latest version, then you need to refer this.
Okay.
Defining the server URL. So when configuring Express and user admin, you must enter the URL of the server to use. In the server URL field, enter the correct URL and click on the next. Okay, while you are installing Express and you need to define your particular URL of your local. Okay, that local URL will be by default 8080. For everyone, it will be common. Okay.
Okay.
In the server URL field, enter the correct URL and then click on next. If any server installation exists on the local machine, the URL of the servers will appear in the server URL list. Suppose if you already there, your servers are already there in your local. So what are the few servers available in your local that will be displayed? This installation will attempt to identify the most recently installed server. If possible, we will default to the server URL. Although the installation attempts to identify the most recently installed server, review the entire list of the server URL to ensure the correct one is selected. Okay.
Okay.
Also, if you have in your local multiple servers, when you are selecting the particular server, make sure you refer all the URLs and select it correctly. When preparing an installation, the server URL defines the URL entered upon the initial installation. Okay, when you are doing an installation of the Express, you need to define your server URL.
Okay.
Local server URL. Okay.
Yeah.
Example that is 8080. See, it's already mentioned here. If the URL includes a port number like 8080, that is assigned to another instance of user admin or Express. The system will definitely display an error message stating that you cannot use the same port. To this error, you change the part of the port number and then click on the next again. Okay,
Yeah.
suppose if you are having any issue while doing this same port number, no? So you can change, you enter port number like 8081 or 8181. So where everyone will be using a common for that particular project.
Yeah.
Executing the installation item. When installation is ready to configure your system, it executes all applicable processes listed on the page. If you do not wish to install the automatically execute an item, clear the checkbox beside that item. Okay. There will be, while installing an Express, you can see one of the pop-up at one place like automatically execute will be there, and there will be a checkbox. If you don't wish to execute it automatically, then you can uncheck that particular checkbox.
Okay.
Clearing a checkbox causes the installation to not execute a process may prevent the platform product for running correctly.
Oh.
Yes. If you are running the server installation and database does not exist, the installation creates the database and executes all selected processes. If the database already exists, however, the installation compares the existing database structure to the appropriate script. You can view a list of differences between the existing server and the script by clicking on the previous changes button. The DB setup checkbox is selected. The installation makes sure the appropriate changes in the existing DB tables and columns. Nothing but while you're installing the Express, you need to make sure that to select the database setup. Okay, if you're not sure that you haven't clicked and click on the previous changes button so that you can navigate back and check that whether this particular database setup is checked or not.
Okay.
To see changes in the XML file and database setup item, click on Preview Changes beside the appropriate item. This will be all in one single pop-up itself, XML file and DB checkboxes.
Yeah.
To execute the selected installation item in the culture code dropdown, select the culture code. For UK installation, you need to click on EN/US culture code. So these are some of the codes available for the codes. Okay. For us, we need to click on US.
Okay.
So by default, the language we prefer. Okay.
Sorry?
The default language we prefer is like US.
Yeah, yeah.
And click on the finish, and if the registration window appears, otherwise continue to the next step. Upon completion, the system displays a message indicates whether the configuration was successful or not. Click on OK. If the configuration was successful, continue with the next step. The configuration was not successful, view errors and close it.
Right.
It's how you install over the previous version. Suppose in your local, the previous version of the Express is there. Now you are trying to install a new one. Okay. How you do it? So before installing an Express over a previous version, you must first establish the Express directly as a non-version directory. So these are the few steps how we install it. Okay.
Non-version directory means?
Non-version directory in the sense like the current local what are the Express is there na, you need to check the checkbox as non-version
Acha.
and move to the version whichever version you want.
Okay, okay.
Okay, this is the server. Okay, Microsoft Windows Administration tool stop IIS. First, immediately you need to stop the server which is running for the particular Express. So browse the platform where this Express is there. Rename the Express version folder, and until the Express, double click on the configure folder and delete the this particular XML file and duplicate it. In administrator to double click internet this IIS server, and in local web make changes. Right click on the web. So this is not common. So when you are trying to change the version of your Express now, you need to automatically restart this IIS server.
Okay.
So, this is how, I mean, like detailed explanation of this installation. Okay, multi-instance and silent install, repair installation, upgrade one, testing Express. Okay, installation types as you already know. So what is what? So you need not look on each and every step now. That anyways the document will be provided to you while installing.
Right.
Testing Express. So how to test an Express? To test an Express installation, open the Internet Explorer or Chrome. Okay.
Yeah.
And access the Express application. If testing from the server machine, go to the local host Express default. This is the server. Okay, this is the URL. Okay, you need to open in your machine. If you're testing from a remote machine, then you need to use a separate URL.
Okay.
Okay. Then you need to enter the username and password like admin. By default for your local, it will be like admin.
Yeah.
And click on sign in. If the application is installed properly, the policy administration dialog dashboard will appear. Okay, directly the policy dashboard will appear like what are the policies which are available, which are already there, created. Okay.
Okay.
And click on the logout and then close the browser. This is how you make sure that Express is tested properly or not, whichever you installed it.
Yeah.
Working in Express.
Okay.
Opening Express tree in multiple browsers. Okay, nothing but this is the latest version.
Okay.
Express tree. Express 2 is not that 6x version. Express 3 is the 7x version.
Okay.
You can open Express tree in more than one tab. However, make sure that you note the following limitation. All tabs must be under the same active user. Okay, make sure that you if you are opening this Express in multiple tabs, no, you should make sure that you are logging with the same credentials.
Okay.
Okay, the same user should be. For example, you cannot log in as an agent in one tab and admin user in another tab. Okay,
Right.
you need to log in as an admin in multiple tabs. You
Yeah.
cannot use the same code or policy in more than one tab. So if you are opening the tree multiple tabs, you can view different policies, not the same policy.
Okay.
Okay, same policy cannot be opened in the another tab.
Right.
Consideration. View model and view for most of the policy pages are provided out of the box. However, the following pages and functionality that exist in the prior version of the Express have not been converted to the Express tree.
Yeah.
These are some of the view models. View models and views are only applicable for the Express tree, whereas Express 2, you don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Underwriting workbench. The underwriting workbench pages have not been converted. Operational reporting graph. The operational reporting graphs and associated page elements have not been converted. Batch reporting pages have not been converted. So when you are converting the Express 2 to Express 3, now, these are the three items which will not be converted.
Okay.
Underwriting workbench, operational reporting graph, and batch reporting pages.
Do I need to know the use of those three?
Sorry, what?
Use of all those three?
Huh?
Do I need to know the usage of all those three?
No, no need.
Okay.
Working with attachments. So Express, in Express we have an attachment, right? Like what are the folders will get attachment, the left below corner.
Yeah.
Overview. In Express, you can add or delete attachment using the attachment pane on the policy detail pane. So this article contains the detailed working of the attachments on the policy detail pane. Files attached to a policy are listed in the attachment pane. So what are the files are attached to the particular policy which you have created will be shown in the attachment pane. So where it will be? So by default, it will be in the left bottom corner. Okay.
Okay.
In Express tree, it will be in the right right side, right panel.
Okay.
Okay. The way of attachment pane display depends on the browser you open Express. Area appears and in Internet Explorer, add or attachment button appears. So all attachment must be in the lowercase file extension. For example, docx, xlx, or PDF file extension will be there. Okay. What are the attachments? They are contained as a docx file or .pdf or .xlx.
Yeah.
Adding an attachment. To add an attachment in the attachment pane on the policy details page, how you do it? These are the few steps how to add an attachment for the policy. Open a policy detail page for the policy or quote and on which you wanted to add a file. In attachment pane, do one of the following dependent on how your browser displays the following policy detail pane. Click and drag one or more files, then release drag and drop here. Click on drag and drop areas and click on add attachment and choose the file. For example, you are working in the Express tree. Okay, on the coverages you have coverages or one place where you can upload an attachment, whatever the required for the particular policy. So
Yeah.
whatever you uploaded there while creating a policy, that will be attached in the for the policy.
Okay.
Okay. Deleting an attachment. How you delete it? Open a policy or the you wanted to delete. Open the particular policy where you wanted to delete the attachment. So in the attachment pane, click on the delete in the row containing, if you wanted to delete, where delete, right click on that and click on delete, or you can see a delete, like wrong icon. Okay, and click on yes to delete.
Yeah.
Working with batch reports in the Express. So how you work in this, this will apply only to the Express 2, not to the Express 3.
Okay.
As I already told you, batch reports cannot be converted to the in Express 3.
Right.
So in the main navigation, click on the batch report as a list of complete batch reports appears. So remain on the batch report page to view the batch process performed on the port and policies, or click on batch notification to view the batch process performed on the notification. So this batch reports, now when you wanted to when you click the batch reports, and there will be multiple batch policies opened. Okay. You need to click the whatever the batch which is related to your particular policy, which you already created.
Yeah.
The batch reports are only for the existing policies, not to the new policies.
Okay.
Viewing a batch report. So when viewing a batch report for policy, the user can only see other policies for which they have view code privileges.
Oh.
Okay, only for the existing policy.
Okay.
On the batch report page, in the desired list of the reports, click on the log name of the report you wish to view. Directly, you can view the policy name, or you can view the particular name for the whichever you wanted to view.
Yeah.
Opening a quote or policy or a notification. So to open a quote or policy on the batch report, on a batch policy page, click on the client name or the quote or policy which to open. Okay, click on the quote number or policy number, and to open a notification listed in the batch report, on the no batch notification place, click on the subject of the notification you wish to open.
Okay.
This is how you open a particular policy batch report. Working with client. So adding a new client. So in Express, clients are automatically created when new quote with a new client names are created. Adding a new client without starting a quote for the particular client. So how we add it? On search page, search the particular desired client you want. Okay. So initially, when you open the dashboard of the particular Express now, where you can see a search button. So you can directly search for your particular client you wish to open. Okay, if the client cannot be found, below the search button, click on the click new client, create new client. Okay.
Yeah.
The new client manuscript page appears. For this page, you need to enter the new client information like name, address, those all. Okay. Searching for the client. So how you search for the client? So on the search page, on the right corner, I'm looking for the particular all clients. You need to click on all clients. Okay.
Yeah.
And click on search. So other way of searching is like searching. When your agency to limit the search, include delete. When you are logged as an agent policy na in agent express, then you can view searching and include deleted. So whatever the deleted clients are also there, those details also will be displayed.
Yeah.
And to search for the specific client in the search box, and click on I'm looking for, and click on the specific client you wish to search. And here in the drop down, you can click this. I want to search by.
Yeah.
Okay, and click on the particular name and click on the filter. When you're searching now anything, like there will be a drop down beside search button. Like I'm looking for, I want to search by, or order by, or date by. You can search by date or client name or policy number, or different will be there.
Yeah.
Viewing client information. The client information page displays basic client information and list of all codes and policies associated with a specific client. To view client information, so for any search result list from the recently accessed list on the administration dashboard, click on the insured name. Okay. So basically, this insured name is the default when you are opening the particular client name by opening the policy.
Yeah.
Downloading the client policies. What are the policies you have created now? If you wish to download only for the particular client, what are the policies which are created? So how you download it? To download the XML file that have been transformed for the downloaded agency management system. This is where that's the single that's a different topic that will be covered in another one. Okay.
Okay.
Updating the client information. Suppose you already enter the client information for the particular policy and you wanted to change that particular client information. So how you change it? From the client information page for a given client, in the client details section, click on the update client details. Okay, click on the update client details and click give the information whichever you want now for the particular policy. Creating a client. In the list of clients, after you search, click on the delete button. When you click on the delete button, that will not be appeared for the next one. Only if the user enters that include deleted instance, those client details will be appeared.
Yeah.
Working with nodes. Okay, overview. In Express, you can create nodes and then attach the nodes to a policy for the policy details page. You can also add files to nodes and attach to policy. Nodes are linking to the history of a given policy. For a group of nodes for the particular transaction or node created when the policy was coding phase, you can view the particular policy. So in order which the nodes were entered based on the creation date. The state of transaction, the node is attached. The transaction to which node applies. Node is nothing but your like a comment.
Okay.
Okay, adding a node. So how you add a node? On the policy detail page in the node section, click on add a node. Add a node dialog box will appear. In subject field, enter a subject. In the category drop-down list, enter a category. Okay, of like for new code or for transaction or for form, you can give.
Okay.
In subcategory drop-down list, click on the subcategory, enter the note text box will appear, add a note. Okay. In the caption, you'll add a caption and browse. You can click on the path where you wish to save this and click on add attachment. This will be attached to the particular policy and click on save.
Yeah.
All attachment must have lowercase file extension like docx or .pdf while you're saving it. Deleting a note water it's available for the particular policy. So in the note table, next to the note you wish to delete, click on the delete button. X mark will be there.
Okay.
And click X to confirm to delete. Viewing a note. How you view a note? In the note table, next to the note you wish to desire to view, you'll see a view button. Click on cancel. It's not open. Okay, click on cancel. Then note closes. Cancel button will be there, like X mark. When you click on the X mark, then I will close it. To view all the notes associated with an account on the policy homepage, click on the note tab. Okay, the notes page open. All notes associated with that account will appear. Like for example, when you are logging in as an admin, okay, what the notes which are available for the particular user, those all will be displayed. When you wanted to view all notes at the time. Viewing a note attachment, like in the notes tab, in a note table, the attachment column next to the desired note. Click on the attachment to download. Open the attachment.
Okay.
Working with notification. In Express, you can send a general notification. Okay, not attachment to any code or policy. This notification is not something that attachment. This is a separate one. Okay.
Okay.
So sending a general notification. To send a general notification, on the notification page, click on send a notification. The new notification page appears. Click on the desired recipient, like all users or selected users or selected groups. Okay. Select the desired users or entity group. Select the type of the notification and subject of the notification. Enter the text of the notification and click on send. Enter a policy specific notification. Suppose if you wanted to send a notification only for the particular policy, okay?
Yeah.
And then you have to send. How you do it? On the policy details page for the given code or policy, in the notification section, click on the send a notification and the new notification page appears. Select the desired recipient. If you do not select the recipient, no user will see the notification on that notification. So notification dialog box will, button will be there. In the notification, the no notification will be there. If you don't wish to open, like this notification to display on the particular policy.
Okay.
Click on all users if you wanted to display for the all policies, and click on the selected users or selected entities or selected group entities. And click on the type and subject and click on send. Viewing the notification details, nothing but what are the notification are displaying for the particular policy. You wanted to open it in a detailed view. So how you do open it? In the list of the notification on the notification page, on the details page, on the policy detail page for the given code or policy, click on view button. So in the list of the notification on the policy administration dashboard, click messages for the detailed notification.
Yeah.
Deleting a notification. So what are the notification display for the particular policy? You wanted to delete any of the notifications. How you delete it? When viewing a notification detail, click delete that notification. Okay. A verification message appears like yes or no. Click on yes to delete.
Right.
Working with operational reports. So adding data, this is available only for the Express 2, not the latest version.
Okay.
Adding data to existing example database records. Okay. We don't work on this. So basically only when the issue comes up, only for the transactions we use this.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me explain. Okay. When Duck Creek implemented the operational views, it added hatch premium. So basically this is only for the premium checking, like only for the rating and transaction. Those rating and transactions could be handled only by the senior. So this rating will plays a major role for the particular policy which we are creating. So completely it's like for the premium impact return premium, chain premium. So whatever the data stored in the database, so it's completely in that. So we can know this. Installing server differs for new and existing customers. While the processing of the this particular services during the server installation is the same for the new and existing customers. The installation process to get to the point of the configuration is different. New customers only need to install the new instance of the server. Existing customers must upgrade to the new version of the server by doing the following steps. Uninstall the current version, server while leaving everything in place. To uninstall a server, leave everything in place. So in Windows Start menu, click on the control pane and open it. And under program, we listed like what are the programs and features which are there. Uninstall, click on the uninstall a program you wish to uninstall. Okay.
Yeah.
So click on double click the server, the install wizard will dialog box will appear. Like if you wanted to remove the application, click on yes. Okay, uninstall server dialog box will appear. To leave everything in place that your current instance of the server uses, clear all the checkboxes, then click on OK. While you are uninstalling the server, okay. To uninstall your current instance of server, click on the finish. Your computer restarts automatically. Then install the new server.
Yeah.
Okay, your local already has a server, okay, which is an older version. Which is not supporting to your local. Now you wanted to install the new one. So before installing the new server, you need to uninstall the older server. And then install it again.
Yeah.
Configuration reporting services during the server installation. So what are the configuration reporting services during new installation or an upgrade? Clear the keep reporting services configuration checkbox. Okay, what are the checkboxes available in this particular configuration page? Clear those. And while on the reporting page of the server installation widget, updating the reporting database. You can ignore this. Automation reporting database. Okay. Okay, database. Choosing not to use a separate reporting database. This you can ignore. This all will be there only when your local is not supporting for the installation.
Yeah.
Critical. Okay, generating operational reports. To select the operational report and generate it using a specified report purpose. On the policy administration dashboard, click on the name of the operational report under the report. Okay. To open the reporting homepage. So you can also open, like if you're already on the reporting homepage, click on the report drop down and click on the select a report. I mean, like enter the data range of the report. And
Okay.
the to generate a report based on the specified parameter, click on the view report. Sorry. Okay. The generated report appears on the below the parameters. So if you wanted to export to your local, you need to select these are the following. Like you wanted to export in the form of XML or CSV or PDF, Excel or Word. Okay. You need to click on one of the option to export in your local. If you wanted to generate the same report using a different parameter, change the parameter as necessary and click on the view report. If you are finished with the current report and wanted to select the different operational report, click on the report in the report drop-down list.
Okay.
Again, repeat the second step. When you select a different report, the parameters return to their default state, nothing but the default statements from the start.
Okay.
Working with codes and policies. So in Express, how you work with the codes and policies. Starting a code. So you can create a code or for the new or existing client, you can create multiple codes with the similar information by duplicating the existing codes or policies. Okay, starting a code for the new client. So how you create a new code. Click on the new code in the upper right corner of the application. Like on the policy administration dashboard, click on the new code section and complete the required fields and then click on start. On the upload or download page, upload the submission. If it is processed successfully, the upload table contains the code number that links to your newly processed code. So you already created a code, right? Did you create a policy? Have you have an experience in that?
Yeah.
So this is what it's saying. So starting a code for the existing client. Okay, to start a code for the existing client on the client information page, for the desired client in the code and the policy and code section, click on start a new code.
Yeah.
Okay, on the uploaded or downloaded page, upload a submission. If it is processed successfully, the upload table contains the code number. Whatever you have created, that particular policy code number will be there. That links to your newly processed code. You need to note down that particular number.
Yeah.
To give a reference to your particular code number. Duplicating code, how you duplicate it? If you desired, you can create a new code for existing codes or policy by duplicating the desired code or policy by changing the desired information. Okay. And then saving the code as new code. Suppose you wanted to duplicate a code which is already, duplicate a policy which is already created and you wanted to change only that one particular field information. Then you can duplicate it. How you duplicate? In any list of the codes or policies, click on the duplicate button. This button will be there. When you click on that, it will duplicate it.
Yeah.
Searching for the codes or policies. When searching for the codes or policies, you can search for the specified code or policies, or you can install the system and list all of codes on policies. So to list all codes and policies, on the search button to the right of I am looking for, click on all policies and code. Okay, in the search icon. And then click on search.
Yeah.
To search for a specified code or policy on the search page on the right, click on the drop down as I am looking for. And give the specific code number.
Yeah.
To the right and click on the I want to search by or enter the desired. You can give the filter. Okay. This is how you search it by another way. And click on search. Viewing a quote or policy, how you view in the Express. In Express, you can view or work with quotes and policy data, or you can view general details about a quote or policy, such as task and notification associated with the quote or policy. Any documents attached to the quotes or policy. Viewing a quote or policy data. To view a quote or policy data, perform one of the following action. On the policy administration dashboard, recently accessed the list. So basically, when you open any Express, defaultly on the dashboard, what are the recently accessed policies are there? Now, those will be displayed in that particular tab. Okay, in the list of the codes, the policies, click on the view button. So in the policy action list that appears on the left pane, when the code or policy is open, click on the view policy. In the upload table, upload or download page, click on the code number and then upload a submission that successfully proceeded. That means whichever is open is successfully opened. Viewing the code or policy details and attachments. So in any list of the codes and policies, click on view policy details button. So in the particular policy action list appears in the left pane when the code or policy is open, view policy details. Creating a code or a policy document. Okay, from an open code or policy in the policy action list in the left pane, click on create policy document. The policy create document page appears. Click on the desired document. A new document opens and click on the save or print document. If you wish to attach a document to the particular policy, you must save the document and then attach it to the policy. So whatever you wanted to upload it in the policy, now that must be present in your local. Duplicating a quota policy. When you wanted to duplicate a quota policy, click on the particular quote number or policy number and search for it. And there you can find this duplicate button. When you click on the duplicate button, that policy will be duplicated. Downloading a quota policy. Suppose you wanted to download a particular policy in an XML format. Okay. In your local. So how you download it? In any list of the quota policies and click on the download XML. Okay, click on the file download dialog box will appear and click on the name you wish to download, save it as. And click on save and when the download is complete, click on the close the particular policy. Deleting the code. Suppose whatever the policy you have created now, you wanted to delete it now. So how you delete it? In any list of the codes or policies and click on the delete button. You can see the wrong icon button beside the code name. Click on yes to delete. Working with task. 1 minute. Okay. Working with tasks. Okay, like how you, the article describes working with tasks within the content of various task pages. Okay, like multiple pages. You can also use the work item assistant toolbar to add or view or assign or complete the task. Look how you create a task. On the policy details page for the desired policy, click on the task section. Okay, a particular section you can see for this task. When you open a policy, okay, click on add a task and then enter the information of the task and click on the create task. Adding an attachment to the particular task. How you add an attachment? Okay, on the tab on the task detail page, click on the edit and in file name, click on the type of the attachment you wanted to view and click on the browse and upload the particular attachment. And then click on save. How you view a task details. So in the particular, suppose you existing policy is already there and you wanted to open the task details of the particular policy. So first, initially, you need to open the particular policy, and after that, in the list of the task, click on the title of the task, particular task details, task title. Click on the title, and there you can see the detailed of the particular task. Completing a task. So how you complete a task? On the task detail page for the given task, click on the complete, and then click on yes. You in the list of the tasks on the My Task page or policy details page for the particular policy, click on the Mark Complete button for the task you wish to complete. If you don't click on this Mark Complete button, now those details will not be saved in your policy.
Yeah.
Declining a task. How you decline it? On the task details page for the particular task, you can click on the decline, and a confirmation dialog box will appear, and you need to click on yes. Editing a task. How we edit it? Like you already created a task and you wanted to edit the details. How we edit it? On the detail task, on the task detail page for the given task, click on edit. Okay. The pencil icon will be there, edit icon. Okay, click on edit. Edit any desired files and click on save. Reassigning a task. So how you reassign it? Like on the task detail page for a given task, click reassign. Click on the desired queue or assignee. Like you can change the order, or you can change for this which policy you need or for which coverage you need, and then click on OK. In the list of the task, in the task management place, click reassign button for the given page you need. So you can see this, I mean, like directly you can click on this reassign button, or you can click manually the reassign name in the drop down. Reassigning the multiple sections, multiple selections, nothing but multiple tasks. So how you do it? Like in the task management area, select the checkboxes to the left of the listed task. After all tasks are selected, click on the reassign. So this is how you reassign the multiple selections. Returning a task to the queue. So how you return it? On the task detail page for the given task, click on the send to queue. A pop-up will appear with the yes or no. Like click on yes. Managing a task. How you manage a task? Like view and access all tasks in the queue in which the manager can access. Sort the queue by queue assignee state or due date, or you can sort it by this type, like queue assignee state, due date, or category. Distribute and redistribute tasks to the appropriate queues and user. Okay, deleting a task. How you delete it? So what are the particular tasks there now in the beside of the task? You can click on the delete and you can confirm it to delete it.
Yeah.
Working with upload or download feature. Nothing but suppose you already created a policy and you wanted to upload any document. Okay. If you click on the you can directly see there upload button on the policy. When you click on that upload, you can give the specific file which you wanted to upload for the particular policy, and then create it. So how you download it? So when you are trying to download it now, you can in the attachment section where you can see what are the files, what are you uploaded in for the particular policy, where those all will be displayed in the attachment. When you click on that particular file document, that will automatically download it to your local.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not explaining in details here. It's a simple one. It's described here. See, download policy. This is the button available. Working with work item assistant toolbar. This is also valuable only for the Express 2, not to the Express T.
Yeah.
Okay. When in the content of the queue or policy, I mean like code or policy or underwriting account in Express, you can use the work item assistant toolbar to work on the particular associated notes or attachment or task. Okay. The tools and attachments are available on the toolbar only if you have a proper security privileges. So how you like the work items associated toolbar can be configured to match the schemes and localization, nothing but CSS.
Huh.
Configuration of the work item assistant toolbar. The work item assistant installs a part of the Express upgrade and new installation without manual configuration. The work item assistant toolbar is supported only for the avant grade 2 skin. Nothing but wait. See, this is the toolbar which is available for the particular policy at the bottom left corner.
Right.
Attachment, task, and queue. Okay. So this is how, I mean, like they're asking how you are working with the work item assistant toolbar. Like coloring or CSS styles or how you delete or add a note, which is already explained. How you view, adding an attachment, deleting an attachment. It's already explained. Nothing specific. So in Express tree, this is how you, I mean, like this is our details in Express tree. Okay. In Express, the previous one is an Express 2. This one is an Express tree. So in Express tree, how we will view. This is the icon. The attachment, note, and what is that another one? Another one, what is it? Task. So these are the icons which are available in the Express tree in the right side.
Right.
The process will be same, like how you add a task or how you delete a task, everything will be same.